kicker Chad Ryland has this one teed up. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. If you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
To throw is Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10. An inside run with Judkins. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 3rd and 9. Sanders. They'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Judkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's Zaven Collins into the backfield with ease and making the stick.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Sanders to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I was Oregon trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. That third down conversion good for 23. It's opening drive, and they're now 2 for 2 on third down conversions.
And let's face it, anytime we talk to any coaching staff, heck, players, they always talk about winning third down, how important that is, the deciding factor in winning a football game, and they're off to a really nice start.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll give it to Judkins.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This is 2nd and 8. Throwing, Sanders.
His throw caught at about the 5.
Well, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. A give. Here's Judkins.
A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go now. 60 by 60.
Now Sanders.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Cardinals 0. Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
Now following the touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll run. This is Jeremiah Love. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Love again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a great job of knowing how much they need for a first down. He didn't force it down the field, just found his man to get a new set of downs.
At the 48-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now Brissett. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here's Brissett. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
26 yards.
And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Judkins.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
He's brought down at the
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And the Browns first down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Zaven Collins.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
From the gun, it's Shedeur.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Aaron Browning
in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Oh, that'll be incomplete.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Browns drive about to get started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Sanders.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If if someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Sanders. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And taken right on the 30. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He'll find the tight end, Harold Fannin.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And a quick throw here that's complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On first down, here's Judkins.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Sanders. Touchdown, Browns.
Sanders pass.
Quinshon Judkins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Cardinals 7. Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all the way up just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's across midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
24 yards.
And not that the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play. Maybe give their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
That would give running right is Love. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Brissett. That one behind his man, incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Love. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Press the button. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Brissett sets to throw it. He's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? To throw, Brissett. Out right to Bourne. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. On the draw, this is Love. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Arizona field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Come on. Press on, lady.
Operating from the gun, Sanders.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Jerry Judy. A gain of 12. 1st down, Browns.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Second and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
That's caught left side by Judy.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Complete to number 3, Jerry Judy. An 8-yard pickup. And the Browns 1st down.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion. But that's a big risk to run there.
Well, the fake spike becoming a little bit more prevalent in today's game. It worked there.
Those old days of brother-in-law in that play, where you kind of know what they're doing. They're going to, spike the ball and the play's dead and everyone just kind of relaxes. Those are gone, aren't they? Because now they're faking it and completing passes downfield. They make you look bad, and they hurt you in the yardage category, too.
Brother-in-law?
Yeah, where you kind of do it together. Like, you know what I'm going to do. I know what you're going to do, and you just hang out.
Can I steal that one?
Yeah, you can have that one.
I like that.
Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point, the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, You've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start the drive with Love here. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
They'll get this out to Love.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. Here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On play action, Brissett.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Brissett. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
To throw is Brissett. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run here with Algier.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Here's Brissett. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jacoby Brissett taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Ryland up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
kickoff for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on. Hey. Fix the eagle. Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw is Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Sanders to throw. Right back to Fannin. He's got another one.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Judkins.
And some room to work.
Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Let's go now.
Play action. It's Sanders.
Trying to lay one up deep.
That is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Sanders. Out quickly to Judy.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now it's Judkins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That's caught left side by Boston.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Even though they didn't pick up that first down, it gets them a few yards closer for a field goal, and that could be the difference in coming away with points or not. We'll see what they decide to do, but they're certainly in field goal range.
They'll try it now with Judkins.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go. Back to 60.
Up the middle they go. Sampson.
And get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. An inside run with Judkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Now Sanders. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Brissett now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Trying the left side with Algier.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing, Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 by 6. Three.
Here's Sanders. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw now, here's Sanders. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Now Brissett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Brissett now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
To throw, Brissett.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A big play looming on third down. Now Brissett.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Brissett.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Brissett.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd
and 16.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is they're all 30 yards downfield after that play.
Here now, 3rd down.
Here's Brissett.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Now Brissett.
That is caught. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
What a time for the defense to go missing in action. How do you allow a play like that on 4th down? That lets them right back into the ball game.
Brissett looks to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they will take a knee here. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos.
along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Cleveland Browns.
Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Good coverage by the kick team. Force them to start out back at... Yard line.
23-yard line.
On play action, Brissett. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Complete to Trey
A
McBride.
big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards.
First down.
On the ground, the former Golden Domer, Jeremiah Love. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Love. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Good start this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Catch made right side by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Trey Benson into the end zone. Arizona puts 6 on the board. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Browns 0. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, go!
They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down
and 13.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
A loss of 9.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st down, we're set. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
He'll try and set up the screen to Love. Down the sideline. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. And he can't quite get it himself, but he is down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Algier He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Now Ryland for the extra point.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Cardinals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Browns nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Shador on 1st down. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll take this up past the 40 of the 5.
Adrian Taylor Emerson on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the former Aggie, Casey Concepcion.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, like just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Fake to Judkins. Now Sanders to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he'll take it on in. Jerry Judy. Touchdown Browns.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
Now, following the touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you've got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
They'll keep it on the ground, and here's Love. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Reset quickly to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. That one's caught by Wilson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Brissett. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And he's into the end zone. What a response.
Touchdown,
Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Cardinals will take a 21-7 lead.
Brown 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They go play action now with Sanders. That is Concepcion to the right side. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, Sanders. On throw here, right side. falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throw it. Brissett. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Michael Hall brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Love. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll work the middle here with Algier. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Down by Alex Ray. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go right back to Algier. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And a Cardinal 1st down.
Brissett gonna throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run on 1st down with Algier. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Now Brissett. That's caught by Harrison right side.
Brissett's pass.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. So they've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
3rd and 2. Here's Brissett. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to stick those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
It's amazing, Mike, no matter how fast the league progresses, there's still some teams that are just late adopters. And listen, I get it. It is hard to stick yourself out there. Failure is ultimately very hard to explain away at the end of the game. But 4th and 1, 4th and 2, I'm keeping my offense on the field. I just understand the value of touchdowns, especially in today's modern game. 3 points over time is just not going to get it done.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Their own 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That is caught right side, and that's Hammond. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Again, it's Sanders. That's the left side and complete to Boston. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd down and 3 coming up.
Here we go. County Lions.
Throwing again is Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Hit as As he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Schmidt on for the Browns field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
19 Sergeant. 19 Sergeant.
From the gun, it's Shador. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down up past the 35. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hold it ready. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
On play action, Shador. They'll get it to Fannin once more. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
13 more yards.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
First and 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Cougar 19.
Quick throw on the RPO to Boston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
The ball's out. The Cardinals have got it. They're going to have it in good field position as he's taken down beyond the 40-yard line.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike.
Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a nice pickup, and then the ensuing play ends up going the complete wrong direction. So, nice job there by the defense getting back on track.
Here's a handoff to Love. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. They'll run the draw. Here's Love. And he'll do all he can just to get back to the line of scrimmage, but the defense all over him again. It is 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Oh, the ball comes out. The Cardinals have got it. And he'll be taken down. So that'll give him the ball in good shape off the turnover.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Judkins now on 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At his own 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Over the middle, it's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
16-yard line.
Brissett. He'll get that to Wilson. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Yeah, ready? Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. To throw is Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a 1st down here.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He'll go up top with this one. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanders to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They bring Judy in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On play action, Brissett. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Jarrett first getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. 2nd and long coming up. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 13-yard pickup to begin this 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Run up the middle, it's Love, and you'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 2nd down, here's Love, and he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Pass caught by Concepcion. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard
2nd down
line.
and 3. Now, Shador. He finds Judy on that one. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw again is Sanders. That's caught downfield. It's Concepcion. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They'll give it here to Judkins. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Cleveland. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
To kick off for Cleveland.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And a nice game there. On first down, he takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again here with Algier. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. It's Brissett. No chance at all. He'll go down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Moving outside the pocket, he'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll come up now for 2nd down. And they're not going to get another playoff here. So a lot to do as we hit the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 5.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Bond. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Shador on first down. That is Concepcion to the right side. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Throwing again is Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Browns first down.
Again, it's Sanders. That is caught to the goal line and in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Browns.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a one-score game with a two-point conversion. Sanders going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a two-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. A give up the middle to Algier. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Love. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards. Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shedeur. That is over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
21-yard line.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice.